Welcome to a session on the topic transportation. First, we will see transportation in plants. Transportation in plants involves transportation of water and minerals and transportation of prepared food. Water and minerals are available in the soil. It has to be transported by the roots of the plant. The roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, and the tissue called xylem transport it through the entire plant. Xylem consists of four components: the xylem fibers, xylem parenchyma, tracheids, and vessels. These components are involved in transportation of water and minerals throughout the plant. The xylem runs throughout the plant carrying this water and minerals and makes it available to the tip of the leaves. Food is prepared by the green leaves and it is transported, or it is called a translocation, translocated from the leaves to different parts of the plant. This involves the phloem tissues. The phloem tissues have components for phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma, sieve tubes, and companion cells. These are the tissues involved in transporting the prepared food material from the leaves to different parts of the plant. The process is called as translocation. Let us look at what is called as ascent of sap. Sap is the liquid present inside the plant. Ascent of sap is the upward movement of fluid present inside the plant. Have you ever wondered how the plants make themselves available with the fluid substances to such great heights without the use of a motor pump against gravity? The movement is really interesting. All the factors responsible for this process is yet to be discovered. But there are certain explanations which give you how this ascent of sap takes place to the tallest tree. So many physical, biological processes and biochemical processes are involved in this. Some of them are here for you to ponder on. First one is diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of molecules from a region of its higher concentration to a region of its lower concentration. So there may be movement of liquids by the process of concentration gradient difference. Next process is osmosis. This is movement of water molecules through biological membrane, again from a region of higher concentration to lower concentration. The next factor is root pressure. The roots are exerted upon by pressure from external source with excessive amount of water, and it causes the upward movement of water. Capillary action is the term given to movement of water through narrow tubes. So as narrower the tubes, the upward movement becomes easier. It is like a sponge kept inside a tub of water just pulls in water through the so narrow points that is present inside, narrow holes present inside, which can be known as capillary action. Addition and cohesion between water molecules. Water molecules are of polar nature, and whenever a molecule of H2O moves, it carries another molecule of H2O with itself, like hands interlinked with each other. So as molecules move upward, it pulls the other water molecules up. Transpirational loss of water from the surface of leaves cause a gap which creates a suction pressure which pulls the water upwards. These are some of the factors discussed here. There are many more others to support the upward movement of water to such great heights in the plants. Let us look at the difference between transpiration and translocation. Transpiration is loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant, mainly through stomata. The transportation of soluble products of photosynthesis from leaves to other parts of the plant is called as translocation. Transpiration involves xylem tissues. Translocation involves phloem tissues. The movement is in upward direction as in the case of transpiration. Movement is in all direction as in the case of translocation. The water is permanently lost from the plants in transpiration. The excess products are stored in roots, fruits and seeds and different parts of the plants in translocation. The next topic we are going to deal is excretion. Excretion is the biological process of removal of harmful waste from the body. Excretory system in our body is so many in nature, like for example, the skin performs excretion by removal of waste, the nose performs excretion by removal of harmful gases out of the system. But the main excretory system is the kidney and associated parts. The excretory system consists of a pair of kidney, a pair of ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. Urine formation is performed by the kidney. There is a large number of filtering units called as nephron. Nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney. Substances like glucose, amino acids, salts, and major amount of water are selectively reabsorbed by the nephrons, and this reabsorption by the nephrons depends on the excess of water present in the body and also the total dissolved waste to be removed. The urine thus produced enters the ureter and is stored in the urinary bladder. Let us look into the parts of kidney and associated organs. There are a pair of kidneys located towards either side of the backbone. The left kidney is at a slightly higher position than the right kidney. Kidney is bean-shaped in structure. It is supplied with renal artery and renal vein. The excretory products are accumulated by filtering units called as nephrons, and they go into the tube which is called as ureter. There are two ureters arising from each kidney and they come and join in a bladder which is called as the urinary bladder. When the urinary bladder becomes full, the contents are removed out through the urethra. Let us look into the inside structure of the kidney. If you cut open the kidney, you find millions of units which are called as nephron. Each nephron has a structure of this as shown in the diagram. The nephron consists of a cup-shaped capsule which is called as the Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule takes in capillaries from an arteriole and this mass is called as glomerulus. The glomerulus brings in blood into the nephron and it retains the blood cells and the remaining contents are passed on to the tubular structure of the nephron. In the tubular structure, Glucose, amino acids, salts, and water are reabsorbed. The remaining waste material along with water is passed on to the collecting duct. The collecting duct joins to form a common duct which reaches the ureter and allows the waste material to flow down into the urinary bladder. Let us look into excretion in plants. They do not have a kidney and associated structure, but instead various parts in the plants perform the process of excretion. The stomata is a structure which allows waste of photosynthesis, oxygen to be removed, and waste of respiration, carbon dioxide to be removed. Transpiration through leaves removes the excess water present in the plant. The yellow leaves harbor the dead cells and infusions waste from vacuoles. Bark shedding is seen in certain trees where the older cells accumulate toxic waste and are removed. Resins and gums are the chemical waste of the plant which is removed. Calcium oxalate are present in certain plants in various parts which are removed. Waste also infuse into the soil of the plant. These are some of the pictures showing waste in plants like crystals seen in calotropis plants, gums and resins in the rubber tree. So these are some of the processes how which plants remove waste from their body. Thank you for attending today's session.